took a bus trip all the way up there. It was like a 20-hour trip to do this marching band competition. And along the way, some pretty interesting things came up. I mean, it was a lot of running around, a lot of getting into big groups with the people to try to play exactly the same thing perfectly. And in the end, we won the competition, and we got some free time. But I just kept thinking to myself, where I'm from anyways, it's a small town, and this is like the best vacation anyone gets. This is the furthest some of these kids have ever been away from being home, besides like Disneyland. So, I mean, just looking around at all the music and the culture, it was really a good experience for them. But I can't help asking myself, is this a vacation or is this work? Don't get me wrong, it was fun, and I got to meet up with some really cool people, learned a lot of really cool things, but just looking around, it felt kind of like business. Now, that's to say, music is a fun business, but, after New Year's and all that stuff, we kind of got to the real reason why we were there, which was for the Sugar Bowl. Our band had been invited to the Sugar Bowl, and we had just won a competition that meant we unfurled the flag at the opening pre-game type thing. And as I was wandering around the French Quarter, I had this kind of, looming pressure almost. Like, I knew all I was doing was helping unfurl a flag, but it was kind of like, a responsibility. And I've been in worse situations with more pressure, but for some reason, it just seemed like a lot. And so, as I was out there with my friends, looking at the homeless people and their dogs and the water, I just couldn't help but think I was like that fan just spinning around, spinning my wheels. So, anyways, we're on this cruise boat called the Natchez, where we'd get like this river cruise and a dinner. It was good and all, but, I still had this pressure. I feel like I can't see it. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was the band Fun, which has gained quite a bit of popularity recently. And I can't help but feel as I look around the giant stadium that I was going to perform at the very next day. I don't know, it was like they have that pressure all the time. And I guess I'm not used to it, but I don't know, it just kind of wears you down and makes it feel like work. I didn't really want it to be work. It was fun, especially getting to go around to the French Quarter and go see all the sights. But, it is New Orleans, and you still have some of the sites like this, where you're going around neighborhoods and you just see houses missing and all sorts of stuff, and you just kind of see it all and realize no one's kind of got it easy. This whole place was underwater when Katrina hit back in 2005, I think it was. So, I don't know. By then I was starting to pick up a upper respiratory virus, and as we looked around this amazing city at, various things, like their tallest building, and of course the Superdome, it just, I don't really know. I don't know how to explain it properly, and I'm kind of not doing it justice, but I don't know, I've been to foreign countries and a lot of other things, but still, every single time I do something, it's an eye-opening experience, and I learn a lot from it. And so, yeah. It's over. So yeah, with that, it was pretty much it.
Well, I'm turning around, I'm swinging again. Well,